I mean, one of the most stupid thing I could probably say is the fact that it's you look forward to driving it.
Yeah.
I know it sounds daft,
Yeah,
but you do, don't you? Hello, welcome along to another review from LandPowerTV.com. This time it is all about the brand new JCB TM280S pivot steer telehandler loader. So you may have seen this machine in a previous episode on LandPowerTV.com where we attended a JCB launch event. At that time we got to see this machine and many others, and we got a bit of a first look and a bit of a first drive of this machine, and now we've got it on farm for a proper review. Now, as for the introduction of the TM280, it basically fills a gap which JCB's had for quite a while in between its smaller TM220 machines and the larger and very popular TM320 machines. Now, like its bigger TM brothers and sisters, the 280 is available in two variants. So you've got the lesser powered TM280, which has 109 horsepower and just has a hydrostatic transmission, or you can get this one, which is our test machine, which is the TM280S, and this is packing 130 horsepower, and that is married to JCB's dual-tech variable transmission, which is a first for JCB, as it has never offered this transmission before on a pivot steer machines. It has only been available on its rigid telehandlers, so it should be interesting to see what this transmission is like and what it brings to the party on a pivot steer machine. Power in the TM280s is a 4.8 litre 4-cylinder JCB DieselMax engine. We've got an operating weight of about 7.44 tonnes. We've got a lift capacity of about 2.75 tonnes. It can reach to approximately 4.8 metres, obviously depending on your attachment, and powering all the hydraulics is a 140 litre per minute pump. As ever, if you are watching this little video on one of our social media channels, unfortunately for you guys, this little teaser video will run out. But as ever, fear not, to watch the episode in full, just head on over to LandPowerTV.com. Like I say, where you can watch the episode in full. There's no adverts getting in the way, and we've got a load of specs on there as well for you to have a look through. And as ever, a massive thank you to all of our sponsors, which you can see down below in the bottom of the screen. If you could go and check out their services and or products, that would be absolutely awesome. So, on with the review then, and as ever, we've got lots coming up for you. There's lots for us to get our teeth stuck into with this machine, particularly that transmission and all of its operating modes. We've got loads of jobs as ever. The farmers, as ever, well, they're basically giving me a long list of jobs to crack on with. There's always lots of mucking out to do, and there's all the usual daily jobs as well, bedding up, feeding out, all that sort of stuff. So lots to explore, lots to get stuck into. So without further ado, we will crack on. folks, so we'll dive straight in then, and we'll kick off with a bit of hydraulics and handling chat while we are mucking out this calf building. As I said in the intro, we've got an operating weight of about 7.44 tons, not including the grab, obviously. She can lift about 2.75 tons. She can lift to a height of about 4.8 meters, and powering all of the hydraulics, we've got a 140 litre per minute pump. So will it all be enough? Well, let's find out. So we'll dive into this building. I've already nibbled a bit out already, and now we're up against the wall and we've got pipe work sticking out the floor, so we've got all that to dodge. So will it provide the precision that we need? I mean, so far, as I found out this morning already, the hydraulic response is very, very good. That 140 litres per minute is, yeah, it is doing the business, I can tell you that already. As we work around this little awkward pipe here, in terms of its precision, it's very good. All the controls, all the hydraulic operations and functions seem very precise and controllable. It's not like there's any delays, as we have found on some, you know, these fly-by-wire machines and things like that. There's no delays in the controls. As soon as I put an input into this joystick, we have got that input, or output you might say, with the loader actions. Even on all the rollers, you know, the roller switches there, just moving it ever so slightly, we've got beautiful control over this attachment. There's just no delay in that. That is actually spot on. And then as we come round to the mucky to tip off, let's see what she's like at shaking a load off, because as we know, a lot of these fly-by-wire machines are absolutely rubbish at giving you a proper shake. But this machine isn't fly-by-wire. It's actually, it's hydraulically servo operated, so it's direct control from the joystick to the valve chest. So there's little pipes that come up to here, and then obviously the actions that you give it are then magnified via the valve chest. And look at that, I just give it a little shake and we can actually get a proper shake without any delay. As I've found many times with these electro-hydraulic machines, they do have horrible delays. Sometimes they put in a bucket shake feature, which does help, but I just think there is no replacement. There's no better way of doing it than actual direct control over the valve chest from the joystick. And as I said before, that means you get very good, accurate control over all of the loader actions. And then as we dive into the building once more, let's go for a big one, shall we? Dive into that, push into that, and she's got, let's see what the tear out force is like. She's, oh, bags of tear out force. Probably a lot of that down to the Z-bar linkage at the front there, transferring lots of tear out force to the headstock. So that's in no doubt. That certainly works. Back round again, and as we are tootling round the yard, we've got a nice bit of boom suspension as well. Back into the building once again. Let's give it another, give it some. There we go. Have that.